your bracelet. Oh, that's pretty.
Thank you.
I like that. It's like a. Oh, I like that. I like the way that's made. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Whose design is that?
Maze.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
cool.
It's really cool. Okay.
Hello. Oh, you're fine. Pliers. Hi, everybody. It's a surprise class. Yes, happy 4th. So, we needed GemDuos, which are here. And we needed 11s and 15s and 3mm bicones. So, that's all I have on my dish right now, on my plate. Hello. Hi, Leslie. So, so of course I decided on a bracelet this time because I cued you guys in with a clasp. So here is the bracelet part of it. And then I was looking around the shop and I decided that, oh, this is gonna fit in there nicely like that, you know. So I'm gonna you can make a solid band like this if that's all you have. We have these lemon stones here. I'm going to set this and I'm going to make the other side of the band so that way you guys can see how to do it. And that will be it for that bracelet. So that's the class today. So how are we all doing on this Friday? It's kind of weird doing this on a Friday, but. So I'm just taking this and I'm setting it so that way you guys can see how it's done too. So these settings are made for these little doohickeys. So you just take your pliers and just smush down the end. The setter tools won't work for this because of course it's an oddball shape. So you gotta kind of have to work with it. So I lay one side of the pliers down against the back of the stone and the other one I bring up over the prong and just push it down. There we go. So that's it. So we are going to start by making this band. I'm gonna make the other side. So if this is what you guys have at home, because this is what I told you, then that's what you're going to that's all you're gonna use. And you can make this as a continuous thing. I think it would be really cool as a ring, so as a wrap bracelet. So you can make multiple bands of this, different colors, wrap it around. So it'd be pretty cool as a wrap bracelet when it comes to that. So we got different types of ideas and techniques that we can use with this. So Shirley here, she suggested that if you put it in between some leather bands, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, so different things you can do with this. This was an adaptation from a rope that I used in one of my necklaces. Which works really well. So the way I did that rope was with Super Duos instead, and rope because the Super Duos are indented, and so you can put beads on either side, and they kind of just nestle in there very snugly, very nice. So, alrighty, so we will get started. I'm going to start off with some GemDuos. Get your string together. So I am using, what am I using? I'm using 1G in the silvery color. I got a monochromatic tone going on today, so I was going to pull out patriotic colors, but I just couldn't get it to kind of work for me. So, but red, white, and blue would work for this bracelet if you guys can get it. So just couldn't get it to go together for me. So we're going to set our GemDuos or Diamond Duos, whatever you have, and they're going to sit like this, in this kind of V pattern shapey thing right here going on. And they're just going to stack up like that side. There's definitely a top side and a bottom side to these. So top side has got the point to it. The bottom sides, they're flat. So if you like the flat side and that you want to make that the top side for you, go for it. I'm not going to rain on your parade. But my top side is the one that has the little peak to it. Oh, it's okay, Robin. We're just talking. So. It just happens occasionally. How's Nico's? Did you? Aw. Okay, I'm back. So, since we're back now, so I'm going to start off on this side here, and then we're going to work our way up. So we're going to start by joining these together, and then I'm going to create this little loop of seed beads around the outside. And then we're going to go around and, so this is a single thread thing. We're going to do this continuously. Alrighty, so we're going to start off by picking up 2 of our GemDuos, and I'm going to go from bottom holes, of course, whatever side you want to see as bottom or the top, but so that way they're just joined together. So 2 tops will be together. I'm going to bring this around so that way I have a little bit of a tail to hold on to. We're going to pick up a 15, an 11, a 15. So that's a good question. I think you probably are going to need about 12 grams of Diamond Duos. So this would probably do like a half a band, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So I have 28 already done here. So, and this will probably go halfway around my wrist. So, yeah, about halfway. So if that gives you an idea of how many you need, I would say our tubes hold about 8 grams. So we probably need about 12. So anyway, so I picked up the 15, 11, 15, 11, 15. So I got my 2 GemDuos here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back through both of those holes again. So you're kind of going to make a circle, and this is kind of going to make it tight, and it's going to force it into that V shape there. Travel back through the 5 seed beads that we picked up until our working thread meets our tail, and we're going to tie a knot. So if you guys are here thinking that the crystal show was a little earlier, it's not. It's still at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so don't worry. You didn't miss the crystal show. I'm not like, you know. So that will be in a couple hours. And I got the boxes of Swarovski crystal here. Yes, that's a lemon stone. I decided to adapt to my my pattern a little bit. It's not even a pattern. We won't even call this a pattern. It is whatever Stephanie felt like doing right now. So, all right. So we're gonna go through now the two holes of the diamond duos, straight across. See, you thought you were late. That's why I said it. I was like, don't worry, you'll still get your crystal on. So, we need to jump up to the top holes now. So we need to add, to continue adding. And of course, we're not going to jump up and normally, as we regularly do, because you're going to see string. So we're going to have to pick up some beads on the outside edge. So I'm not going to pick up this decorative side that we have yet because we're just starting to build it up. So I'm going to pick up a 15, an 11, and a 15. And I'm going to go into the top hole of that Gemduo. There you go. So now we're going to pick up 2 more Gemduos. So I'm going to line them up again, kind of force them into the shape and the pattern that I kind of want them to be in. And so that way it's easier to pick up. So that way I know which way I'm going to pick them up. And I'm going to go into the top hole of that next adjacent Gemduo. You can see the pattern already starting to form. So I have to cover up these holes, travel back around up to here, okay, again. So we're gonna pick up 15, 11, and a 15. Go into the bottom hole of the Gemduo that we're exiting. So it's almost like a right angle weave consistency of what we're doing here. It's just back and forth and around and around and around. And now we're going to continue through these beads up until we get to this point where we exit. Then we're going to pick up beads to go around this side. So through the 3 seed beads that are on the side, through all 4 of the duos. The bottom one, the top one, the adjacent top one, and the next bottom one. All right, so now I'm on the hole on the side. So now I'm going to do decoration on this side to get to the top hole of here so I can add 2 more. So now we pick up an 11, a 15, a bicone, or a pearl, because I told you guys can do either, so just 3mm, 15, and 11 into the top hole of that Gemduo that's sitting right on top. All right, we're up to the point that we add in more Gemduos. So we're going to align them right, so that way we know which way we're picking them up. Just go into the holes then, and then into the top hole of the adjacent duo. Okay, so now an 11, 15, 3mm, 15, and 11. And we're going to go into the bottom, or excuse me, the top hole of that first Gemduo. All right, so now to look at it, we're going to look at the direction that we're going. So we're going to go through these, through this one, through the side, through these here, and we're going to exit this 11 OCB that's right here. So the reason is if you look at my existing band here, these 11 OCBs are shared along the edge now. So it just makes it look a little neater. That's it. So through the GemDuos up on top of the one that we're exiting. Through the seed beads on the side. And the crystal too. Don't forget the crystal. Through all 4 of the GemDuos. Because remember, we're going through 4. This would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And exiting that 11 seed bead there. All right, so because we're sharing the 11 seed bead, we need to pick up 15, 3 millimeter, a 15, go up through the top hole of that GemDuo that's sitting right on top. And there you go. And now we're gonna pick up 2 more GemDuos. So every time we're exiting a top GemDuo is when we pick up. Oh, it's okay. You can replay the video too. But at the bottom here, the very, very bottom, I used a 15, an 11, a 15, 11, and 15. Those 5 seed beads that are right there. That's at the very bottom. Okay, see that? All right, so now we're exiting. We're gonna pick up some seed beads and join to the bottom here. So we're going to pick up an 11, a 15, a 3 millimeter bicone, and a 15. And we're gonna go into that 11, because remember, we're sharing the 11s. So yeah, so if you guys have to rewatch it or whatever the case may be, because, you know, things happen, threads get tangled, needles get broken, then you can rewatch it later, rewind me, because I'll post it, or we will also post it, so either way. So now I'm going to travel through my beadwork, and I'm going to be exiting this one right here to jump up and then add some more. So because of the 2 holes, it's a lot of zigzagging back and forth and through and over and above and underneath, but through the 4 GemDuos, diamond duos, whichever these are. These are GemDuos. I really can't tell the difference between the 2, so it's kind of like whatever I grabbed. Then up through that 11 seed bead that's right there. And now we're going to pick up, since we're sharing the 11, we're going to pick up a 15, a 3 millimeter bicone, a 15, and an 11. Go through the top hole of that top GemDuo. And now we pick up 2 more GemDuos to add. Line them up so that way they'll continue with the pattern, and just pick them up in that direction. It's the easiest way to do it. All right, there we go. So pick up an 11, a 15, 3mm and a 15. Travel into the 11 on the side here. Through the 4 GemDuos. Travel through 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And sometimes you can see me flipping it over, so sometimes it's easier to get through. If you flip it over, you can see the thread come through. I feel you there. I had a cup of soup next door while I was standing there before I came back over. I was like, I'm starving. Feed me. And now I'm just working my way to exit out of that 11OC bead. So can you guys see the pattern starting to form? Without me doing an exact pattern. So I picked up a 15, a 3mm, a 15, and 11 up through the top hole of that Gemduo. Two more GemDuos, angle them in the way that they should be. There we go. All right, so now we need to get an 11, a 15, 3mm bicone, and a 15. You can go down through that 11. Through the 4 duos. Through that 11O, the shared 11O. Continue through the 15, the 3, the 15, and the 11. Through the 4 GemDuos to exit that 11O that's on the side, so we can continue to grow the pattern. So now we're going to pick up 15, 3, 15, and 11, and up to the top of that Gemduo. Pick up 2 more. We will continue on. So if we were doing just a solid band bracelet of this, and we would just continue on until the point that it reaches around your wrist, and finish off this side with a couple seed beads in between, just like we did on the back side here, and just add a clasp and call it a day. You can, like I said, you can continue it with the length up until the point that you're satisfied, and you can make it into a wrap bracelet, so that's totally up to you. I'm gonna add this crystal guy here in the middle because I think it just fits. So that would be the one side, that would be the other side. So kind of looks kind of cool, works with it. I'm all about adapting things. Make it work for you. Doesn't hurt my feelings. It's a free class. And of course, if you do create something really cool, just post a picture of it so that way I can see it. And be like, oh, look, that looks really cute. I like seeing people's different colors too that they come up with. I'm usually a little wild and crazy, or a little bit more adventurous with the colors. I don't know, I went with a monochromatic scheme this time. But my shoes glow in the dark, so there's that wild and crazy about me today.
There is that.
There is that. So there's always something about Stephanie that's like, woo! So I guess I'll have to show you guys, like, later on in the video, you can see the glow in dark shoes. I know! Last time everybody was here, we all went into the bathroom and closed the door. Don't get stuck in the closet, guys. There you go. I can find the way out with my shoes. Picking up 2 more. All right, so 11, 15, 11, 15. Into the 11-0. I'm like, you're not seeing anything there, just my hand. Work your way through all the GemDuos. I'm surprised that coffee maker still works. We haven't used it in months. It's been out of commission. 15, 3mm bicone, 15, and 11-0. So when we're coming out 11-0, that's what the sequence that we pick up. Go into the top duo. Pick up 2 additional ones. So now the crystal show is at 6 p.m. and we have quite a few things that are on there. So super duper exciting. Like the color bicones that we have. I do like some of the stones as well. We got some lemon coatings and some envy coatings. Trying to think of what else. Celadon I know is in there. Purple haze is in there. Glacier blue, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we do have a glacier blue coating in there that I know of, that I can remember. Champagne coatings. Yeah. I know Lynn's not watching, so she don't have to worry about that. I think she's out with her daughter again today. This Stephanie is just not important when the other Stephanie's there. Thank you. Through the 11. 15, 3, 15, 11. My mat is just sliding away. You guys notice I don't have like any of the fancy things? Like, I have a regular bead mat, my dollar bead mat. I get them into the shop and then we sell them, and then I'm like, oh, well, maybe next time. The dollar bead mats work, though. They do. Moving along. See? Almost done. Then we'll attach it. So I think one tube will do just about a, for us, for our store, we'll do just about probably a 7-inch bracelet. And we have, these are our tubes. They are the short tubes. 2-inch tubes. Like I said, they hold about 8 grams, so I don't really count how many, but gram weight I know. Into the top hole. Through the 11. 15, 3, 15, and 11. Through the top hole and pick up some more. $11, 15, 3mm, 15, down into that next 11 below. Ciao, Zia. It's early. It's not. It's 8. It's just sending her to bed. Go to bed. Sounds like me with my friends. Sounds weird. Go to bed. She says, hi, my dear Steffi and Money. Oh, we love you. We monkey. Down, up through that 11. And you can't see it because I'm off the screen. There we go. All right, let's see how much further we got to go. Two more after this? Yep. Okie dokie. Oh, four more. Four more in general. So, all right. So a 15, 3. I miss you and love you too. I hope Italy or Europe will let the Americans in for Christmas. I want to go on vacation one of these days. Please let us in. I'm part Italian anyways, so I'm pretty sure I can get a visa. Just give me. I know, right? Hi. You could come on in. I won't bite, I promise. I got glow in the dark shoes.
Are you gonna bead or just going to visit?
Ooh, how pretty is that? Love those colors. Which is that? Sugar. Very pretty.
All right, so we're getting ready to add.
Good deal, lady.
All right, so we're gonna get ready to add 2 more, and then we're going to add that crystal on there. And then that bracelet will be just about finished. So, pretty easy, right guys? Not hard at all. When I try to do these things, I try to make it a little easier.
Okay.
Up until the top hole. Pick up 2 more.
Which 2 do you want? There wasn't a big variety. She just gave me like 2 of those. 2 of those?
Oh, cool.
Okay. I'll take this one back.
That's awesome. I like the Bulldogs one.
All of these out. Yes, and the backs.
Oh, the owls are cute.
Alexandra. Did you say?
First, I know. I saw that. I told her, how about January? And she's like, January will work. All right, so we are going to go up here, but at this point now we're going to add that other, the other crystal. So it's going to be kind of a little different at this point. They're Toms. They're glow-in-the-dark popsicles. Another package of bicones. She did. At least get dinner before you go. All right, we're gonna pick up. So this is gonna be a little different because I'm trying to figure out like how the holes will match up and everything. So I think I'm going to have to stick an 11 and a 15 on either side.
Okay. How we started out
We're just gonna play with it until we figure it out. But I think that will work. Yeah, I think that will work. Into the other side. There we go. And then on this side, we're going to connect up to the other crystals here, so that way we can match up. So, and then we're just going to travel back through all of these. If you're hooking up a crystal, if you're not hooking up a crystal, then you're just continuing on to the end of the bracelet. So, just to kind of reinforce it, and then you come back with the other side of the bracelet and hook that side, just like that. Pretty cool, right? So that's it. That is the class for today. So. You can see the disaster that we have. So on either end here is where you'll add your clasp. You could do it with some wire protectors and a clasp of your choice, or some jump rings and a clasp of your choice. That's up to you. So there are my shoes. And yes, they do glow in the dark. So yeah, I'm going to go in the dark so we can show the glow in the dark shoes. That's why you never know what you're going to get on these classes and things. So let's see if this will work. Oh, let's see. They do glow in the dark. Can you see them? There they are. But the popsicles glow in the dark. When you see them in person. So. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much. We will see you guys at 6 o'clock in the evening today for Eastern Standard Time, whatever time that is for you guys. And that will be a Crystal Trunk Show. So I will see you guys then. If you have any questions about what we did today, let me know. I'm happy to answer. So you guys have a great afternoon, and we'll see you soon.